Hey there, welcome back to First Loved Us. If you're new here, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss out on our biblical insights and discussions. Today, we're delving into a topic that hits close to home for many of us: complaining. We'll explore what the Old and New Testaments have to say about this habit and why it's something worth paying attention to. Complaining. It's something we've all done at some point, right? Whether it's about the weather, our jobs, or even the little inconveniences of daily life, it's easy to fall into that pattern. But did you know that the Bible has a lot to say about complaining? Let's start in the Old Testament, specifically with the Israelites' journey in the wilderness after their exodus from Egypt. In the book of Exodus, we see a prime example of the consequences of complaining. Despite witnessing incredible miracles and God's provision, the Israelites grumbled about their circumstances. In Exodus 16:2-3, we read how the Israelites complained to Moses and Aaron, saying, "If only we had died by the Lord's hand in Egypt. There we sat around pots of meat and ate all the food we wanted. But you have brought us out into this desert to starve this entire assembly to death." Their complaint wasn't just about the lack of food. It was a lack of trust in God's plan for them. Instead of trusting God's provision, they fixated on what they perceived as lacking, and what followed: consequences. This pattern of complaining led to discipline from God. In Numbers 11:33-34, God's anger blazed against the people for their constant complaining. He sent a severe plague as a consequence of their ungratefulness. It's a sobering reminder of how serious complaining can be in the eyes of God. Moving on to the New Testament, we see a different perspective on complaining through the teachings of Jesus and the apostles. In the book of Philippians, the Apostle Paul offers invaluable insights on contentment and gratitude. In Philippians 2:14-15, Paul encourages believers to do everything without grumbling or arguing, so they may become blameless and pure, children of God without fault in a warped and crooked generation. Paul emphasizes the importance of a positive attitude and how it distinguishes us as children of God in a world filled with negativity. But why is complaining such a big deal? Well, it's more than just a bad habit. It reflects our heart posture towards God and life. Complaining often stems from a lack of gratitude and trust in God's sovereignty. When we constantly complain, we overlook the blessings around us. It's like wearing blinders that only allow us to see what's wrong, neglecting the countless reasons we have to be grateful. So what can we do about it? How can we break free from this pattern of complaining? Firstly, it starts with cultivating a heart of gratitude. Recognizing and appreciating the blessings, no matter how small they might seem, can shift our perspective. As Colossians 3:15 reminds us, "Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, since as members of one body you were called to peace, and be thankful." Secondly, prayer is powerful. Instead of complaining, bring your concerns to God in prayer, share your burdens with Him, and seek His guidance and peace. And finally, focus on the positive. Train yourself to see the good in every situation. It's not about ignoring problems, but approaching them with a mindset that seeks solutions rather than dwelling on complaints. Thanks for joining us on this exploration of the dangers of complaining through the lens of Scripture. Remember, shifting from complaining to gratitude is a journey, one that's worth taking for our spiritual well-being. If you found this helpful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button below. Stay tuned for more enriching discussions rooted in the timeless wisdom of the Bible. Until next time, take care, and may God's peace be with you.